Okay, so Not Enough Space has dropped their new song called Solace in Silence. I checked out their last single called Primitive. It was actually my first time checking out this group, and I actually really enjoyed it. I was on the fence at the beginning, before hopping into the song, and just because I was basing it off what I've heard on Reddit and, on just online chatter about these guys, what they bring to the table and everything, and it just didn't really interest me. But you know what, since listening and reacting to Primitive, I actually went back and I listened to all their previous material, including their debut EP, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. They bring the MySpace core kind of era into a modern age. Granted, I'm not the biggest fan of MySpace core kind of style, but I am a fan of like a classic good metalcore sound. So they really do aces on that, and Primitive was nothing short of an instant banger. I mean, it even went wild on social media. It went rampant on Instagram and TikTok. I mean, even the short that I did for my reaction got one of my highest view counts on TikTok so far for my TikTok account. So yeah, I was really pleased with it, and I'm going to keep this hype train going, and we are going to continue checking out Not Enough Space. So let's just shut up and get into it. This is Not Enough Space with their new song Solace in Silence. Let's get it.
Wish I could say I'd apologize, but I'm so sick of feeling trapped.
Starting off early and heavy and intense.
In my mind is where I fantasize that only sends me deep. Stuck in a dream, and I've passed on. Found solace in silence with nothing left to learn.
Okay. That was a nice melodic chorus. Now we're going into heavy again. Ooh, those highs. I like the chorus, how it kind of gives that like pop punk kind of vibe to it too. Jeez, man. That was raw as fuck. Okay. Nice little mellow part here. Nice transition into the chorus. Oh, solo? Okay. Jeez. That's how they ended. They ended on a solo. Okay. Is that it? Oh, the video's ending. Maybe this is just like an interlude to the next song? Huh. Yeah, I really actually enjoyed that a lot. I'm gonna say right off the bat, I don't think it's gonna beat out Primitive as their best track, but this was definitely a good follow-up to Primitive. I definitely feel like there was a lot more emotion put into this track, especially vocally, as well as instrumentally too. The fact that they ended on a short little solo, that was kind of a nice touch. I wasn't really expecting that. I was expecting like just a classic like breakdown and end the song off of that way, because that's typically what metalcore does. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed that they ended off on a solo. It kind of makes you kind of want more out of the track. So it kind of leaves that like taste in your mouth that you want to continue, right? So yeah, that was good props on them. I really enjoyed that. Harsh vocal wise, I'm not too familiar with all the band member names and who's who, so forgive me if I am wrong on who's who, but I think her name is Liv, the one with the red hair. Her vocals, like her screams, especially when she gets high, that raw scream, even, like, holy shit, that actually was like really intense and just almost dark and daunting feeling. It really felt like it was coming from the chest. So yeah, I really dug her vocals. And then the clean singing, I forget her name at the moment, please forgive me, but I forget the name at the moment. But even with her clean singing during the chorus, like the chorus as a whole kind of like felt very almost happy-ish. It kind of gave that alternate, like almost like alternate universe kind of thing, where like you have one part of the song that's like really heavy, and then you have this like almost bouncy kind of chorus. Like I even said during the song, like the chorus kind of felt almost pop punkish to me, in that sense, especially instrumentally, just the way it was structured and everything. It felt very pop punk, which was a very unique touch to the song. Not generally do you always see that in metalcore, where they influence other genres very subtly into that. I don't know if that was done purposely or if that was just a happy accident, but either way, it really turned out well. Like I said, though, I don't think this is going to beat out Primitive, because they say first impressions last the longest, and Primitive was my first actual take on Not Enough Space, and I really have been sticking to that song a lot. I don't know for anyone else that is a fan of these guys, what their favorite songs are, but Primitive is just sticking in my head consistently. I still listen to it, even though it's a couple months old at this point. I still listen to it all the time. Like I said, it's one of the songs that blown up on my channel and everyone else's as well, even on their own social media. So yeah, I've been really digging these guys. I can't wait to hear more. I'm hoping that maybe there's an EP or album announcement soon to come, because I really can't wait to check that out. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up my final thoughts and reaction for Not Enough Space, Solace and Silence. Tell me what you all thought down below in the comments section of this song, the script, this video, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you did enjoy. I've been Shineboxx. Keep shining, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.